We're in a period of exponential change, unlike anything the world has ever seen. Megatrends like resource scarcity, climate change, and urbanization are changing the landscape of competitiveness for business. It's now abundantly clear that companies rely on more than financial capital to sustain value creation. They also rely on environmental capital, which is increasingly constrained, and they rely on social capital to produce and consume their goods and services, as well as for their license to operate. And yet, we don't have a proper way to account for all of the forms of capital that underpin value creation. My name is Dr. Jean Rogers, and I'm the founder and the executive director of SASB, the Sustainability Accounting Standards Board. SASB develops standards for publicly listed companies to disclose their material, environmental, and social impacts in annual SEC filings in a comparable way. SASB's Sustainability Accounting Standards will allow investors to finally be able to compare companies on critical dimensions of sustainability and direct capital to the ones that advance our society's needs. Our CGI commitment is to launch the SASB Corporate Pilot Program. This program will enable companies to move from transparency in disclosure to performance on critical sustainability issues. We will work alongside our corporate partner, Bloomberg, to help companies adopt SASB standards. For the first time, companies will be able to understand sustainability through the lens of competitiveness, which is of vital interest to investors and corporate management. We will help companies move from disclosure for the sake of transparency to performance for the sake of everyone. We've had over 850 individuals participate in standards development for the 4 sectors that we've started thus far. Hundreds of investors with over $12 trillion in assets under management and companies with over $5 trillion in market capitalization have been at the table. These companies want to focus their limited resources on what is material, and they will lead the race to the top on critical dimensions of sustainability. To address today's global sustainability challenges, we must address how business manages all forms of capital. And to change business behavior, we must change how investors make decisions. Because in the words of Clara Miller, the head of the F.B. Heron Foundation, all investing is impact investing.